Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Modcast. I'm here, your host, Dominic Hartness. With me, Mark Grundy. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing alright, Mark. That's gonna.
We are live, Mark. Do you
That's gonna really confuse
just
people.
compose yourself there, Mark.
There's gonna be someone listening to this going, "Who is who?"
Now that's quite funny because I'll just move. Yeah, sorry, Mark. Carry on.
Right, the Valentine's Day. Mark, I think we've got to do this. We have to do Valentine's Day.
It's a bit late.
Yeah, it's late February, so I've already done my Valentine's Day.
So Valentine's Day has passed.
Right, but I've got some facts. I don't know why I'm getting sat on my chair. Just give me a minute. How I did this.
Stand by, folks. It's
Just taking my shirt off.
oh no, we'll just say that.
Yeah. Right. So I've got some Valentine's Day facts, and I just want to know what you think of it. Right. Now, first one. That's boring. That. Second one's boring. All right, here we come. Right. Okay. Right. It is believed that a Mount Holyoke College student by the name of Esther Howland created the first lace valentine in the United States from lace, ribbon and colourful pictures. What's a lace?
A lace, I believe,
Is
a sort of piece of rope.
what you
But
tie
you
your shoe
don't.
in it?
Yeah, but you don't hang yourself with it. I think you wrap it round chocolate.
Right, that doesn't make sense. Right, forget that. It goes. There's another one. Teachers, as in school teachers.
School teachers, as opposed to guitar teachers. Go on.
receive more Valentine's cards than anybody else, even children.
Really?
Hmm.
So now that is part of the problem.
That's weird, that, isn't it?
Because, there's issues with paedophilia. And
No.
What?
It's the kids giving it to the teachers.
really?
Yeah. So it's like.
There's issues with
I mean-
paedophilia.
I mean, come on. There has to be a teacher in the past that you've thought like, "Whoa."
No, I'd give a Valentine's card to.
No, but
I would not, because that's making it
you've
obvious.
You've got a crush on a teacher, though, innit? At one point in your life,
Possibly, yes, when I was in year 9.
Go on. Go on.
Well, media studies teacher, Miss Bowker.
I know she listens.
No, she won't be listening to the podcast. I've checked.
It's not that mainstream.
I've
Come on.
checked.
Right, so, there was this dance teacher ages ago that were like, whoa. And then she left, and I was like, oh. And then I grew up.
Oh, you mean Miss Ballinger?
No.
She was my phone tutor.
She were a niner.
She was hot.
For people who don't know who Miss Ballinger is, she used to come up to me and go, "Oh, Dominic!" I think she was Welsh.
She was Welsh.
"Oh, Dominic, like." That's Scouser.
That's awful.
She was Welsh.
She was Welsh.
She was somewhere around there.
You remember last episode we talked about 20%?
Yeah. The 20% of our audience.
Jesus.
Yeah, last episode we had a
Fucking
pop
hell.
at like emos and then we kind of narrowed it down to about 20% of the world, and now there's like.
That's why we've only got 17 fans. Our filter is going to be the smallest filter you've ever seen.
it's like
We wouldn't let a grain of sand watch our podcast.
It's like an elitist club, innit? Right. We don't mean any insult, Miss Ballinger, but Right. Are you ready for this? More than 650 million Valentine's Day cards are exchanged by children from the ages 6 to 10 each year. Most of these cards are bought in the last 6 days leading up to Valentine's Day. Now, why is a 6-year-old buying a Valentine's Day thing?
I guess he thinks it's romantic. For his...
Or she.
Or she, yeah, indeed.
You know what? It's probably the girls. Because I remember when I was 6, I was more bothered about like computer games and footy. I wasn't bothered about.
Yeah.
I still am. Like,
It was always the girls that wanted to play kitty catch.
it's always the girls, and the guys just legged it. Like shit.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. So it's
right.
not about bringing back to that one. I mean, why would a 6-year-old be interested in love? That's my question. I'm not bothered about love now, and I'm 18. I'm triple the age of a 6-year-old. Right?
I'm not even bothered now. Couldn't give a shit.
Well, it's hassle, isn't it?
It's hassle.
You got to buy yourself a card.
Alright, here for this. You'll like this one, right? This is quite. You do English.
I do English. I do English.
Each year, the city of Verona in Italy receives more than 1,000 Valentine's cards addressed to Shakespeare's Juliet. It really is amazing how much affection a dead fictional character can attract.
That wasn't just red, was it?
Someone put their opinion on it.
It's really amazing how much affection a dead fictional character can attract.
Someone put that as a fact.
Someone's saying Shakespeare's a fictional character.
No, Juliet.
Oh, Juliet.
Juliet.
Why did she get Valentine's cards?
Oh.
What's she done? She killed herself. Now, let's be honest. If I gave a Valentine's card to someone and they killed themselves,
you'd be annoyed, wouldn't you?
Well,
no, but this is every year, each year. So last year,
does she reply? No. Forget it. Wasting your money.
Last year, 1,000 people sent Valentine's Day cards to Juliet.
They are called Romeo.
I'll bet they would.
I bet they were called Romeo.
I'll bet you money.
It's like to send this to Juliet.
At least 80%. Just some English professor think he's being funny, right? What else is on there?
Just got spam.
Right. Oh, this is sad. You'll hate this, but more than 9 million pet owners buy gifts for their pets for Valentine's Day. What do you think of that?
I don't want to think of that.
It's not as in like when you buy a girl a present, it's like
what are they trying to get out of that?
I think they're just trying to make the pet happy. I think the idea that it's Valentine's Day is irrelevant.
So what's the pet going to do? Is he going to put it on his wall when he gets into his little pen?
The tutor.
Is he going to sleep
on the mountain?
Is he going to sleep on it?
Probably.
Ridiculous.
Right. Are you ready for this? Right. It is estimated that 50...
Just so you know, I'm not a fan of Valentine's Day.
just a bit. Right. It's estimated that 15% of all women in the United States who receive flowers send them to themselves. There are no figures that tell how many of these women are married, single or in a relationship. Right. So who's... you know what? Out of sending flowers to yourself or sending a card to Juliet, I think the Juliet's more normal.
I think it is more popular.
Because, Juliet, that's in comparison, that's funny. That's them taking the but to yourself. And then saying...
And then writing,
from your secret Valentine.
Yeah. Is that your right hand? You fucking disgusting prick. Or is it women?
It's women.
Is it women?
Yeah,
women.
50% of all women. And why would men send flowers to themselves? Men would send, beer to themselves.
It's just a bank, innit?
Right, moving on. 67% of Americans are overweight or obese.
Where's that coming to Valentine's?
Well, because a lot of
Is
them
that just having a pop at Americans?
No, a lot of them send chocolate to each other, innit?
Yeah.
Because that's like that's the currency of Valentine's Day.
Do you know what I get for an American on Valentine's Day?
Come on.
A wee fit. Just a wee fit. Just say,
just
take
say,
the hint.
Just to say you care.
Just to say I care. I'd spend all the money as well, just for getting a wee fit, because, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it'd just be used as like a box.
like a tray to eat the food off.
It's a 10%. 10% So surely ironic. They're getting... There's going to be fat people going, oh my god. Right. These are not branching out to America. Right, here's an Easter one. Easter's
coming upon us. Thank God
Easter's coming. Easter's coming. Now, I only managed to get one fact of Easter, because I don't get Easter. Like Christmas, there's a lot going on in Christmas. There's a lot of traditions. It's a very big festival. But Easter, all that Easter is chocolate and eggs.
I think the message of Easter is unclear, isn't it? I mean, it's obviously...
Well, it's religious, isn't it?
It's Saint Nick, isn't it?
No.
That's Christmas. It's again Saint Peter. Saint Peter.
No.
That's the one. No, it is.
No, right. I'll tell you what it is. For the educational purposes of the Modcast, we've got to balance our rants out with education, yeah. Right. So it's Jesus. He died, didn't
he? Jesus died.
So we're told, and then he came back to life.
And then
he didn't just have a massive boozer, a 3-day hangover, and walk up in. I mean, no wonder his blood tastes like wine. Jeez. Right. 5%. That's another bit like that. Right, so he got put in the tomb, yeah, and he came back alive, and he was like, oh, I'm alive.
Yeah.
How awesome am I?
Yeah.
And it's meant to be the ritual of saying how awesome he is and
Oh, because he came back to...
Yeah, because it's not. I mean, it's not easy. I mean, you try it.
Well...
you try coming back.
I mean, I can load a game, you know, on like World of Warcraft if I die.
What, and reset it?
I can just, you know, spawn ghosts. You know, I get res sickness, but that's fine. You know, 10 minutes, I can wait.
If there's 7 billion people in the planet, 20 will listen to this after we're done. Well, we've currently got 17 fans.
I think so.
Right, Mark, I've got a question for you for Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
What? Because you're not bothered about love. You're not. You think it weighs you down, right? But if you could have a woman, right?
Yeah.
What would be your perfect woman, and what would be your perfect Valentine's Day?
Just one that kept her mouth shut.
To a lad.
But a lad with tits.
A lad with tits.
No, no.
With hairy tits.
No, I'm kidding. Perfect woman. I guess she'd have to be a musician, wouldn't she? Realistically, she'd have to play some. She'd have to have an interest in you know, good music and stuff. I guess, you know, a good cook, that helps.
Can you cook?
I can cook. I can cook, you know, beans on toast. I'm good at cereal.
I'm amazing at cereal.
I'm good at ready break, you know. 2 minutes, bish bash bosh. I suppose the perfect gift. See, now I've got a fear here because, you know, I don't think I haven't tried, folks. Don't think I haven't tried
love?
with all that shite.
Right, go on.
And basically, you know, you go up to a woman and it's like, I'm going to ask you, so what's going on? And it's the same thing every time. Oh, I'm really into my work at the moment.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
really
there's that saying where before girls go out on a night out, they'll spend hours on the makeup to... No, what's the saying called? Like, it's... Girls will spend hours making sure they look nice so that you can see them ignoring you.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? So all these people who spend hours doing themselves up, and all they do is just... Even when they like... Women's logic is, oh, I really like a guy, but, you know... I'm just going to wait until he can telepathically read my mind, and then he'll ask me out.
Well, every time I've asked a girl, she always says the same thing. I'm really into my work at the moment. So, you know what I'd just buy her? Just a math book. Here, bitch, if you're into your work, right, if you're into your work, math book. Parker pens, there you go. Perfect.
That's the point. Do you know, like, in... these universities where there's a high concentration of nerds, right? Do you think that if there was a load of nerdy girls or a load of nerdy lads, do you think they'd value intellect, or do you think...
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you go up and say, hey, I have an average World of Warcraft DPS of 12k, but it doesn't happen. It does not happen.
So, Dom, what about your perfect woman and gift? And you can't just say Alyssa. What's her name?
Alicia.
Alyssa.
It's like, Alice, C.
Is she Elven?
I think, right, just in general, I think I speak for lads in general. This is not specific. It's not as in, like, but, I don't know, like, just, not a name. just.
That was funny, wasn't it? That was funny. Keep it in. Keep it in.
There'll be people listening to this saying, why are they laughing?
Ching chong, ching chong.
1%.
Jesus. Fucking 80%. You know what's the turn world? Fucking hell.
Right. No, I think this is going to be the philosophical part of this rant, but I think in a relationship it's a two-way street, innit? So if you go out with a lass...
I don't know.
Yeah, no. But no, if you went out with a lass, it was like, me, like, fucking annoying and whoosh and all that.
I once heard a dreading story where
like, get shot.
The woman once made the man give up Call of Duty so they could go out, and the guy said yeah.
Ooh,
and he stopped. He stopped playing Call of Duty. And I think he actually, like, sold his PlayStation free I mean, it's bad, that, isn't it?
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
I'm just going to have to take a moment to recuperate from that knowledge.
he's whipped, isn't he?
She is a lucky girl.
Well, is she?
Or both.
Or is she?
Or is she?
Because, you know, when it comes to standing up for himself and there's, you know, a bit of family issues, what's he going to do?
He's just going to sell his PS3. He's going to buy a new one.
Make some money, isn't he? He's going to sell his Xbox next. It's out the window. Is he going to sell his kid,
They always say that if a lad's playing on a video game and he stops the video, he presses pause to either text you back or talk to you or even do something for you.
Well, he wastes 7 days of his life.
Marry him.
Apparently.
If he pauses the video game... You know you've got a good one.
You've lost 5 days. It's like that. It's like eating a Mars bar. Bang. Gone.
What have you liked?
Just the stress levels. So high. Pressing start. Pressing that sideways triangle on a PlayStation control.
Yeah.
You lose 7 days. It's gone from 5 to 7. Back to 5 to 7.
Scientific,
I don't know the proper
it's
facts.
Summer.
I'll look it up.
Give me that. He's going to do this again. No, don't.
What a lovely instrument.
It's not a lovely... Don't play it.
I
was playing it for the Modcast.
This is the Modcast.
What we want to do is we want to get people involved more. So what you can do is you can send us an email at modcastuk.co.uk.
No, at hotmail.co.uk.
At hotmail.co.uk.
I was very impressed that you got to a point. I was really impressed with that. Yeah. Modcastuk at hotmail.co.uk.
And basically, we have
just send in a request. Send in like a CV why you think you'd be funny.
Indeed.
On this.
Indeed. And
don't forget, you got to talk to Mark and me. So
yeah, so that might be fun.
See, the thing, right? Just like off topic a bit, right? Do you know? When I've listened back to the first Modcast, you and I have similar voices.
Do we?
Yeah. Like as in because like digitals and...
Yeah. Well, I mean...
we can tell the difference.
Yeah, because it's live.
But because it's like...
Because it goes through your shocking laptop, I guess it just...
But it does kind of blur.
Yeah, it's like,
really
it's like an 8-bit robot, isn't it, really? It's dreadful.
I don't understand what I meant.
No,
but it just sounds really like weird.
Well,
I think as a child you nicked my vocal cords.
Possibly. Just went into your room at night and just...
You came up to me and you went,
I put my hand on your chest, on your heart, and went...
What,
Shudaram, shudaram. Store your heart, right? And got the crystal skull.
What a shit film. Anyway.
What? Did you not
Crystal
like
Skull?
it? Did you not like it?
It was hyped up to be something that it weren't.
Is this not a miniature film time? Film review time?
Film review time?
Film review time.
Go on, do the chime.
Do the jingle for film review time.
Do a jingle, Matt. It's a bit too long for a jingle, really, isn't it? It's just meant to be... What are you playing at? Right, we're editing this.
Film review time! It's film review time, go. Hurry up, come on, hurry up, you're taking ages, come on. Jingle finished half an hour ago, hurry up.
Film review time!
Film review time.
It's going to be
Crystal Skull, I guess. Or shall we do something else?
I think we should do Crystal Skull. Indiana Jones, the...
Temple of the... Is it Temple of the Crystal Skull?
No, I think it's just the Crystal Skull. Oh no, Kingdom of the Crystal
Kingdom of the Crystal... Yeah,
and
Crystal Skull.
Everyone's like, oh my god, it's
going to be so good, isn't it? It's going to be so brilliant. And...
It weren't as good as the last ones.
I don't
think it should have done aliens.
The thing is, there's a massive sort of raging debate, and the question is, can you put aliens in Indiana Jones?
Because like the art, because it was funny. No, not funny. It was good. Funny. It was good because it was like archaeology.
The South Park dictate was funny.
Why did you rape me? Right, no, it's funny because it's like all these artifacts, all these legendary things. They could have done one on Atlantis. That'd have been good.
Yeah, that'd have been good.
If they'd have gone to it, like, because it's all these legends.
I mean,
and this amazing archaeologist who's like an action figure, and he's just going about doing it.
Who really cares about Crystal Skull? No, there's no sort of background to it.
Well,
like the Ark of the Covenant.
It does exist, yeah.
Yeah, but the Ark of the Covenant is famously known for being like a. What was it? Is it a real thing and stuff?
Well, no, the Ark of the Covenant.
But it's known because people cover it and stuff. But I've never heard of Crystal Skull.
it's the thing with the Ten Commandments, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but the crystal skull. What's that about? No, I've never.
Well,
heard
no,
of that.
they found again education time, but no, they found it in like some lad went about digging in Mexico.
Yeah.
Found this skull, right, made out of like a see-through skull, and he freaked out, right?
Obviously.
And he took it back, and he reported that when he looked into the eyes of the crystal skull, he could see like hellfire and
Really?
you know, like, yeah, and it was like really weird, right? But they looked at it and they examined it because they were like fascinated. Who's made a skull out of crystals and that?
Yeah.
Which isn't weird. But the weird thing is that it's perfect. Like if you look at it, there's no possible way that tools could have made that.
Really?
The only way that they thought they could have
How
done
did they do it in the film?
Well, I think they just propped it, really.
Shit.
I don't think they actually got a proper skull. Because in the film, it's like a
alien, isn't it?
The cranium's massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's meant to be like the skull of an alien.
Yeah.
But in the actual reality, it's just a human skull.
Well,
And
back to the film. I mean,
but no, they just before we finish, no, they said that the only way that it could have been made is if they laser engineered it, and there's no way that like the Mayans back in the day could have possibly have had laser engineering.
now that's an interesting story. I've never heard of it before, and the film was pretty bad, so I don't really care. But the question is that the big raging topic is, can you put aliens in Indiana Jones? And personally, I think you can. And the reason being is because in the what is it? The one where he's doing Mudrom Sudrom, and he's with the little kid in it.
The kids there going, she's only in it because she's humping the director.
Yeah. What's it called?
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
The guy rips people's hearts out, right?
That's quite cool.
No, that's a cool, but it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's over the top. You know, Ark of the Covenant burns people's faces. It's like, it's fiction, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's wrong with putting aliens in it? Because it's just as unrealistic as anything else.
It's meant to be like, because we've not got proof that aliens exist. So
We've not got proof that people can rip people's hearts out.
How do you know?
Well, how do you know aliens don't exist? Oh, paradox!
Touche.
Yeah, touche.
Right, okay, moving on. Right, the Olympics.
We didn't even give it any sort of rating.
Oh, right.
It was
Right.
worst review ever. To conclude, the acting was good. The direction was okay.
It was alright. It was just storyline.
The plot is debatable.
No. There was a girl who was like she was American trying to pull off a Russian lass.
Yeah, that was terrible, wasn't it?
That was bad.
Also,
I think out of 10. Correct me if I'm wrong with this judgment, but
out of 10 what?
Out of 10.
Modcast points.
Out of 10 mods.
Out of 10 mods.
Right.
You'll give it.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of 10 mods.
It's a noun. Go on.
I'd give it a 6, maybe a 7.
Well, I mean, you know, I watched it and I thought it was
good.
good.
Like a 10 is like Avatar and pioneering films.
Yeah.
You know, peak at top of the class.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. That's all 10, right?
Yeah. Your hot cousin is a 10.
4 reviews in 5 minutes, taking 8 minutes to do one.
Terrible. Well, I'll give it a...
I'd give it 7. I'd give it 6.
I'd give it 5 mods with the lower body of a mod added on. 5.5 mods.
So 5.5 mods.
Yeah,
right.
5 mods and 1 screaming body.
Right, okay.
That's just sat there in pain, covered in blood.
You can find our
screaming.
Shut up.
Agony.
You can find our Modcast reviews on
nowhere.
On our
nowhere because they don't exist yet.
On our Facebook page, we'll put it up there.
I guess we will.
Every episode we'll do one. Send us a request on what you think we should review, and we will review it
to the best of our ability.
To the best of our right. So okay, moving on. Olympics.
I think we should have a Haribo break.
I think we should. Whoa! Fucking Dyson Hoover. Whoa, are we playing that? Right.
Uncle Dan.
You can't talk that anymore, God.
Uncle Dan.
Right. Olympics 2012. The before you fucking shut up with that. Are you gonna have to finish them now? You're doing that just to annoy me, aren't you? Just do one at a time, put it in your back. Right. So you can eat it, but silently. Fucking hell. What a way to waste PC memory. Are you done?
No, I've got 5 more.
Use how many break? Okay. So,
I can't breathe.
right, Mark, I've got a very interesting fact, right? At the Olympics 2012, right? They're coming to London. The British are very proud to host the Olympics. There's going to be a good do, right? And I found a fact, right? And it's like all the other facts were economic development and habitat. You meant mental health. Don't get me started. But anyway, so the Olympic rings, right? The Olympic rings, they represent the 5 major regions of the world. So you got Africa, Americas, Asia, Europe, and
you mean continents? Oh, no.
yeah, right. And you'll like this. Every national flag in the world includes one of the 5 colours. So you've got the blue, yellow, black, green, and red.
Yeah.
There's
Every flag in the world at least has one of them colours.
Yeah. Because there's
not a
country,
colours, isn't it?
There's not a country that's made a purple and pink flag.
Do you want to get on that?
I think we should
get on that.
I think we should make the Modcast flag.
The Modcast flag.
Which
doesn't have any of the mod colours of, red, blue and white in it.
Yeah,
it's got purple and pink in it. And we'll call it Modcastia. And it's just off the coast of Europe.
Yeah.
South east, I think. Is it south west or south east?
What, off Spain?
Yeah,
southwest.
Southwest. That's where we put it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's where we'll put this island of ours.
I mean, where we will. It's already there. We've made it out of kryptonite. Modcastia.
Right. Modcastia.
Basically, we'll get on the development.
So what do you think of the Olympics?
Well, in general, or do you mean the 2012?
Just in general, just about the Olympics in general.
Well, it's good, isn't it? It's sort of the what's it called when when England tortured everyone's slavery and then you bring them all together.
Right.
What's that called? That was like the. Oh no! What's it called when?
Slavery.
No, but after slavery.
Post slavery.
No. After that, where the sort of reconciliation of slavery.
It's not how the Olympics began,
It's the aristocracy. No, it's with India and Africa.
You mean the Commonwealth?
Commonwealth. Not post-slavery.
Fucking hell. They weren't slaves.
How difficult.
They weren't slaves. We went to India and it was like, oh, you're alright.
Yeah, but they might as well have been slaves.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I mean,
I don't know. I don't do Australia.
Yeah, we treated them like poop.
Right, go on. Right, so go on. What do you think of? It's not the Commonwealth though. It's almost every country in the world. I think
it brings us together.
I think every country in the world does it. I might be wrong. There might be someone listening to this going, "Hang on, there is an exception."
Well,
the country of Modcastia doesn't.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
That's
we're yet to make it.
That's Greece next year, next time.
Yeah, we'll buy out Greece. This is Modcastia. Greece is where the Olympics began, actually.
Yeah, no. We'll get onto that.
It started.
Don't be hasty.
Go on.
But
what were you saying?
Funny thing really, because with the Olympics, it's not as competitive, is it, as football? When you watch football and it's like, oh, you're against Germany, England v Germany, tensions are high, and it's always we have to win this match. Do you know what I mean? Even the commentary is a bit biased.
Right. Yeah.
Olympics, none of that. Civilised. Oh, England's lost again. Never mind. Do you know what I mean? BRB 2016. Probs. Troll face. No.
Right. No. But in football, I have a theory. Right. In football, it's men gossiping.
Yeah.
That's it. Just men gossiping.
Well, I think football is literally, it's the only time when 2 men can have a conversation for longer than 20 minutes. Chemo.
Someone just tried to come to the door.
Some one-eyed freak just tried to enter at the door.
Do you know? he probably just looked at us looking at a computer screen and he
He thought porn.
Yeah,
He thought porn, innit?
Death or porn.
He just like give us the thumbs up, give us the wink. I'll leave you to it, lads. I've been there too, mate. Be right back, bathroom break.
BRB, cleaning up.
10-minute chugger.
Right. Right, Mark, right, what would be your perfect 2012? So at the end of this year, you'd look back and think that was a perfect year.
Yeah.
What would you want in that year so that
obviously,
so that your future you can think that was a good year?
Well, obviously we're all dead, aren't we, in 2012 as well?
Well, no.
Because
No.
mine.
Take that out the right. Okay. The day before we die.
Yeah.
In your factual world of make-believe. Right, go on. So what would be your perfect 2012?
Just a good band, right? Like a band that we've never heard of before. Sort of rises from the depths of music industry.
Right.
Really good, really sort of controversial.
Right.
Sort of like, you know,
Controversial? Go on.
Oasis 2.
Right.
That type of thing.
Yeah.
But not called Oasis 2.
Yeah.
And they just sort of show up and they're like, right, this is how it's done. And
Yeah.
everyone is like really inspired by this band, you know. And just all Lady Gaga's and all that stuff, you know, out the window, gone. Can't be dealing with it.
Right, okay.
Because it's been like that for ages, hasn't it? We need a change in genre, I think.
Right,
Because
okay.
it's kind of gone like soul music and like jazz in the 70s.
So, hang on, right. So your perfect year is if one band comes along and
Well, hang on.
makes
It's
an
a-
album that you want.
Well, I mean, that would be good, you know.
But would that be your perfect 2012? I mean, this is your fantasy. You can have anything you want.
It's by anything, I mean...
As in absolute, because it's not going to happen.
But it's
not a request. It's
But
just.
it's I don't know, because that's that thing, isn't it?
Oh,
about the problem.
I'm just asking.
You know, but
what problem?
Any problem.
What do you mean?
Well,
the
not
butterfly effect.
No.
What are you on about?
I'm talking about every person. It's like that thing. It's like every person. You need problems in your life.
Right.
Otherwise, it goes dull.
Right.
And you need to like keep feeding that problem gene.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, if you don't feed the problem gene with problem balls,
Right. You're
then-
dangerously close to go on.
So what we do then is
If I was a genie, right, and I asked you what would be your perfect year,
I wouldn't.
you wouldn't do it.
Well, is there a limit or is there?
No, absolutely not.
I don't know if I would.
You can start a colony on Mars. I'll give you atmosphere on Mars, and you can go there if you want. It's. I mean, I'm a genie. I mean, how awesome is that?
I mean, but it's that thing, innit, with about the problem.
I'm like a genie with diapers.
But you need problems
Right,
because of the problem gene
right,
that's in your brain.
right.
And if you don't feed that
No,
problem,
right. No, so you're saying that if you want,
it'd have to
you
be.
want things in life to balance out the good things in life, because it makes the good things in life more good.
I'd ask
Is that what you're trying to say?
I'd ask for £6,000.
Specifically, you can have £1 million if you wanted to.
But that's the thing, innit? It's like it's that problem of what's going to happen then. Because, you know, I've got £1 million. What do I do for 70 plus years? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I know we joke about this, but if I found a genie bottle, I'd give it to you. You're giving it a lot of thought here. I'm quite.
Well,
I'd just be like, money. Right. So you need. No, you're saying that you need problems
absolutely.
to make life good.
Yeah. I'd probably ask for women to give me better excuses for Valentine's Day.
Right.
That'd be one,
Right. Okay.
you know.
But would that make your perfect year?
Oh God, yeah, perfect, yeah.
Because these aren't wishes. This is just for a year. This is just for 2012. So the minute it clocks to 2013,
Yeah.
that's it. That's you know.
I'd probably bring my uncle out of debt. That's a
Right,
good
okay.
one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Um,
But your perfect one, the one that you.
well, I'm pretty good as it is. I'll probably.
So you're happy and content as you are now.
Yeah, I'll probably ask that genie. Leave it. Don't get involved, right? Because you could make things worse.
But you wanted £6,000. Why do you want that £6,000?
I don't anymore.
I was gonna get a car, but you know what? No.
I can't even drive. You know what? Forget it. No.
But would your year be made if someone came along and gave you a nice car, not like a Ferrari, but just a nice car, fully bought and paid for, insurance, all that?
Yeah.
Would that make you even happier?
Yeah, I think it would.
So if you got,
I think.
So in years to come, you'll look back on 2012 and think, that was the day I got my nice car.
No, but it's an advantage, isn't it?
Right.
Because I could use 2013 as opposed to getting a car. I could get something else. Get double glazed windows. Double glazed windows. Now that would be good. I don't even have an house. We've got double glazed windows. Actually, no, forget it. We won't get them. We'll leave them out as well. Forget it.
Why did you? Go on. No.
I can't trust this guy. Who is it?
It's Genie.
No, because I've gone through 18 years.
He's just come out of the bottle.
No, but I can't.
He's been in captivity for years.
Does he have a licence?
He does. In the magical Genie world.
Seems legit.
No, he gets. Oh my god! You even said legit. That's from the Troll comics, isn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? What's
But
that?
I always thought it said seemed legit.
Seemed legit? Really?
Yeah. As in like, oh, we're gonna leg it now.
Seemed legit.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
seriously.
a verb, isn't it?
Seriously, no joke. This is not for entertainment. This is. I said a legit.
Yeah. Legit. Legit. You fucking monk. Seemed legit.
I'm getting.
Seemed legit. Can we get merchandise that says seemed legit?
I'm getting years of troll comics just sprawling through me. I'm just laughing. Oh my god. Seems legit.
Seemed legit.
That is pure genuine.
nutter.
That. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not even funny.
Well, obviously not.
Well, it is.
There's something I want to bring up,
Go on.
and it's not optimistic.
Go on.
Awkward moments. Now, you see them on the Facebook, on the YouTube, and in the streets, beating up homeless people, and it's not good.
It's not good.
Because it's always the same, the awkward moment when such a thing happens. We've all seen them, and we might have even have posted our own little awkward moment comment. But it's almost as though you've got rid of awkward now.
Yeah.
Things you have to. It's almost as though you want something to be awkward.
Yeah.
It's like, tell you what, I'll get my knob out.
That'll be awkward. That'll be really awkward.
When the teacher sucks your cock.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you
But it's
prompted that.
But it's all like fantasy, though, isn't it?
And also, the way I look at it is there's sort of two types of awkward.
Right.
There's the opposite awkward, isn't there?
Right.
And that awkward is a sort of, you say one thing, I say another, and the complete opposite. It's a complete different direction.
Oh,
and that.
Oh,
you can,
who do you like? No, I know someone I like. All right, we'll say it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Christine, Jake.
Yeah, exactly,
Ooh.
exactly.
Yeah, right.
Christine,
okay.
Jake. Hang on, that's a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Do you have something to tell us? What I'm saying is, there's oppositely awkward like that, like the example, like the gay example there.
Yeah.
And then that's you can comment on that, and you can sort of go, oh right, yeah, I see, yeah, okay, that's awkward. Bring it up. And then there's that awkward where it's sort of indirect. Right. It's like I'm in one dimension, you're in another, and it's so awkward, you can't even comment on how awkward it is.
Right. Okay.
So basically, you know, you might say, oh, it's sunny, and I might say, oh, well, it's rainy, isn't it? And that's oppositely awkward. And then you could look at each other and go, oh, that was awkward.
Yeah.
But if you say, oh, it's sunny, and I say, oh, I've got a rectal exam tomorrow, buggered. Buggered. Gone. You can't even comment on that.
Awkwardness is when you don't know what to say. There's no social part. I mean, you can't bring it up. It's when you do socially unacceptable things, and it's just like...
No, but it's like, have you ever been in one of them situations, I know I have, where you mean to do one thing, and something not even in the same book happens. Right. So, I don't know, you have a mindset in your head of like a plan of action, right, and it completely fails. because that twat across the room has just buggered you over, and it's so awkward. You can't even bring it up. You can't even go up to him and say. You can't even explain the situation because it's that bad.
Right.
And all you do is you're left there in a puddle of your own awkwardness, or semen, as I call it.
Going that. I'm shaking my head well. So. No,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, every moment. It's just. I mean, how awkward can it get anymore?
I don't. Probably as awkward as this segment.
If you want to join the Modcast for an episode, or even for the rest of your life, email him at modcastuk at hotmail.co.uk.
Utterly ridiculous.
Modcast.